Hey guys, good morning. We're taking a look at Ezekiel number 42 today, and we're talking more about the building of the temple. This is about the chambers for the priests and the outer dimensions of the temple. It's a lot more detailed information from God about what He's planning on building, or His dimensions of the temple. What I want to take a look at is just a portion of verse number 14. It says, "But they shall not go out of the holy chamber into the outer court, but there they shall leave their garments in which they minister, for they are holy. They shall put on other garments, that they may approach that which is for the people." You see, here's God is saying, listen, when these priests come to me, they've got special clothes. They've got clothes that are holy. These are clothes that have been in my presence. And when you go to the people, you've got to wear a different set of clothes because, listen, I'm not mixing my presence with the people. You see, this is a time before Jesus had come. You got to remember, this is a time where they're living by the law. They're living by these sin sacrifices, trespass sacrifices, and offerings. And God says, listen, I'm not mingling with that. You see, now we live where Jesus lives inside of us, okay? Where the Holy Spirit will live inside of us, okay? And it doesn't matter. The outward appearance is affected by what happens inside. Okay, this is a time where everything on the outside is affecting you. Okay, and God says, listen, I am not mingling with that. Don't mix me with that. When you come into my presence, okay, don't bring that junk with you. Don't bring that stuff from the outside with you. When you come into my presence, listen, this is a special time, requires special clothing. Think about Moses, and Moses, when he was in the presence of the Lord, and he came down from that mountain, his face shone for, 30 days, okay? The glory of the Lord shone on him for 30 days, the Bible says, or whatever the time frame was, okay? The world does not understand the presence of God. We are to understand the presence of God, okay? We are to be getting after the presence of God, okay? That ought to be our number one goal in life, is getting after the presence of God. And God is showing us here in the Old Testament that there was a difference way back then, that you could see the difference between what was in the presence of God and what was not in the presence of God. Okay, and just like today, you see the difference not by the outer appearance, but you see the difference by what happens inside. Those who are getting in the presence of God and those who are not getting in the presence of God. Okay, those who say they are getting in the presence of God but are not, it will tell by the fruit that they bear. Those who are getting in the presence of God, it will show also by the fruit that they bear. So. Maybe it's time to take an internal look at yourself and find out, hey, what fruit am I bearing through my life? Now, understand that none of us have the power to grow fruit or make it bear at all. But it is the presence of God within us that does begin to seed, get watered, and bear fruit. So, in a nutshell, what I'm getting at is, what are you getting at? Are you getting at the presence of God, or are you getting at something else? Guys, I love you, and I hope you have a great day.